Hello, everybody. Kristi Crawford here with Avon. I'm a silver leader and a rose circle seller, and I am here today to go over some tips, tricks, and ideas for new representatives. The training today that I'm going to be presenting is what I call my new representative training for new Avon representatives. Whether you just joined or whether you've been a representative for a few weeks or a few months, this is a great training to just kind of go over things that you should be doing as a new representative to get your business up and running and to be successful. So I'm going to share my screen here so that we can go over the Avon new representative training. Now, I just want to be clear that this is a training that I personally have developed. This is not developed by Avon. This is something that I made in conjunction with a new representative checklist that I shared with new representatives who join my team. And it just goes through each task that you as a new representative should either do or should have already done to help get your business up and running so that you can be a successful representative. So the first thing that you want to make sure that you do now that you have signed up to become an Avon representative is to activate your account. You want to make sure you set up your account and your online store on youravon.com, which is also known as avonnow.com. So you go to either avonnow.com or youravon.com. They both route to the same website, which looks like this right here, the screenshot that I have on the screen. And if you have not registered your account yet, you will see that there is, if you scroll down from this screen here, you'll see a section that says that you can register your account. But if you have already registered your account, this is where you're going to log in every time that you want to log into your Avon account as a representative. So you're going to scroll down on this page and you'll see where you can register your new account. And you're going to enter your 8-digit account number, which was provided by Avon, as well as a district number that was provided by Avon, and the last 4 digits of your Social Security number. If you did not register with your Social Security number, you will use 4 zeros in that field. Now, you may have already done this because when you do sign up to become a new Avon representative, it automatically prompts you to, quote, get started now. So if you've gone through this already whenever you first signed up, you do not need to activate your account again. You just simply want to be able to come to avonnow.com and log in with your 8-digit account number and your password that you created when you activated your account. So now that you are into your Avon Now representative account, sometimes you will hear us refer to this also as your back office or your representative suite. You want to make sure that you set up direct deposit. This is so that you get paid by Avon for your online store orders and for any bonuses that you earn through either your new representative incentive or any other things that Avon may offer that have cash bonuses. So you're going to go to the My Account section, which on the desktop version, which is showed here in the top right corner, you'll click the drop down button and click Get Paid by Avon. Then here you can see that you can link a checking or a savings account so that they can deposit any online store earnings, any bonus money, and if you get into leadership, your leadership paychecks are also deposited via direct deposit. Now, if you do not sign up for direct deposit from Avon, Avon will eventually mail you a prepaid debit card that you will get your funds on that way. You also want to set up to pay Avon. The last time I checked, this was currently not available. The system was down, but keep checking back to set up quick pay. This is where you can link your credit card, debit card, or bank account to Avon so that whenever you go to place your orders, you must pay for your orders before they will ship them to you. And it's very convenient sometimes to just have your account in there or your debit or credit card saved into your account. And that way you don't have to type everything in every single time you place your orders. Because most representatives do place an order every campaign, which is every 2 weeks. It's just more of a convenience factor. So this, like I said, last time I was in there, this was currently not available to set up, but keep checking back and check to see if it is available, if this is something that you are interested in setting up on your account. The next thing you want to do is you want to get to know what you're doing and what you're selling and how you're going to do it. So you want to begin your training. Avon has an amazing training hub called Avon U Training, and there is tons of information in there. And it may seem overwhelming whenever you're a new representative and you just get started and you're not sure where to start. This is a great resource. So you'll see in the top left corner in your Avon Now account is the link for Avon U Training. You're going to click on that, and it's going to bring you up to this screen here that's on the bottom left. This is what the Avon U Training Hub looks like. Now you can see along the left-hand side, there's different modules listed by topic. If there's something specific that you're looking for that you want to learn about, you can search for it in the search bar right here on the Avon U Training Hub, and it will bring up all relevant videos, documents, and information related to what you're searching for. There is also a specific training in here for new representatives, and it will prompt you to start that first. So I definitely recommend that you do that. They have a little welcome video, and then it just kind of walks you through some things that you need to know as a new representative. It also walks you through how to place that first order. There's a video tutorial in there. Now everything in Avon U is on demand, and all of the training, unless it was a pre-recorded live training that they do also put in there, most of the Avon U trainings are short 5-10 minute videos and or activities so that you can get through them quickly, or if you have a few minutes here or there, you know, on your lunch break or in the evening when you're winding down sitting on the couch. This is a great resource, and you can kind of go at your own pace because it is all on demand, and you start and stop, and then you pick up where you left off. So I highly recommend that you do this. Also, an interesting tidbit is Avon has done research since they introduced the Avon U Learning Hub several years ago, and representatives who complete at least 25 modules whenever they first start Avon tend to have $152 more a month in average earnings. So the research clearly shows that the representatives who commit the time to learn the business through Avon U definitely seem to be more successful with their sales. You also want to get social with Avon. So Avon has an official Avon social selling group on Facebook, and you'll see in the top left corner as well, right beside the Avon U Training Hub, is the link to Avon Social Group. This will route you to the official Avon Social Selling Group, which you would want to join as a new representative. They do a ton of live trainings in the group. They post up-to-date information directly from Avon in the group, and they also have a section with albums that include images and other things that you can use to promote your business on social media. Now, the images that are on Avon's social selling group are the official approved images that Avon allows you to use to promote your business on social media unaltered. So you do want to make sure that you check on those. They do update them every so often as new products come out so that you can have the most recent things to promote through your social media. You also want to join the Facebook team page. So whenever you signed up for Avon, you have likely been assigned a mentor. So if you signed up with me, you would want to look for our Facebook team page that was emailed and texted to you. But if you're not on my team, reach out to your direct advisor or mentor and ask them if they have a team page. You want to join those groups too, because that is where your group of representatives that are under your advisor and mentor all collaborate together. Now, in my team group, we do lots of incentives. I also share the most recent information from Avon, lots of reminders, and lots of team recognition, because who does not love to be recognized for their achievements? So definitely check in with your Avon mentor or Avon advisor that was assigned to you or that you signed up under whenever you joined, and ask them if they have a Facebook group specific for their team that you can join. You also can start sharing your online store immediately. Whether you signed up for the current free join offer, which does not include a kit, or you did purchase a kit, regardless of which way you signed up, you have access now to your online store and to your back office. You can start sharing your online store with everyone. You can do this through social media. You can do this through text, phone calls, emails, and your different social media outlets. You want to inform everybody that you know that you are now a very proud Avon representative and that you have so many things to offer them. Avon has definitely changed from what it's been years ago. So people might be surprised of what they see whenever they see the new Avon brochures. So the way that you can share your online store is if you go to, get in your Avon Now account. On the top right, you'll see there's an area that says My Store. I'm sorry, I'm staying a little bit away from my computer here. I had trouble reading that. Where it says My Store in pink here. My mouse hovering over there. And you'll click on the little drop-down arrow right there, and it will show you the link to your online store. So everybody's online store starts with www.youravon.com/, and then it's whatever name that you made whenever you signed up. You can see here mine is Kristi Crocker, my name all one word. You can copy that link there. You can click on the View My Store, and it'll take you there so that you can see what your online store looks like. And so this is what you're going to share. Now also when you do go view your online store, play around. You'll see that there's an area that people can view the brochure on there. It's like a book that flips page by page. And there's also a digital catalog, which is more interactive. And you can go to your online store and click on those specific areas and then copy and paste those links also and share those with potential clients. The Pathway to Premier program. This is one of my favorite things to share with new representatives. This is our current new representative incentive to earn big money as a new representative. So this is where new representatives can earn cash bonuses on top of your commission during your first 8 campaigns. So basically during your first 8 campaigns, for every $200 in sales that you submit during a specific campaign, which by the way, a campaign is Avon's selling period. Each brochure is its own campaign and they run for 2-week time period. So for every $200 in sales that you have during your first 8 campaigns, you get a $20 bonus for every $200. So say your first campaign is $226 in sales, you'll get one $20 bonus that campaign. Now say your second campaign is $536 in sales. That's 2 200s, 400. You didn't quite make 600s. That will be a $40 bonus that campaign. And that runs for your first 8 campaigns as a new representative. We also have what's called the milestone bonuses. And those milestone bonuses are 10% bonuses for every $1,000 in cumulative sales that you have during your first 8 campaigns. So that number is rolling from the first day. So whenever you hit those benchmarks, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, then it tops out at $5,000, you'll get a 10% bonus each time you hit those milestones during your first 8 campaigns. So 10% of $1,000 cumulative sales is a $100 bonus. If you make it up all the way up to the $5,000 mark, when you hit that within your first 8 campaigns of cumulative sales, you'll get a $500 bonus. $5,000 is also a magic number in Avon because that gets you to what is referred to as the premier level. And the premier level is your first eligible sales title. And what that gets you is increased commission earnings from 25% up to 30%. And you also no longer have that $40 order minimum that new representatives that are referred to as contenders, you might see that word, have to have in order to actually earn the commission. You have to have a $40 minimum order and total orders each campaign to earn commission that campaign. So make sure that whenever you're placing orders, that you always, especially if you're new, that they are at least $40 so that you are able to earn your commissions on those orders. And then another thing with ordering is we have what's called a flexible ordering schedule. So you want to make sure that you understand how this works. Like I mentioned before, Avon has what's called campaigns. In each campaign, we have a new brochure that comes out. And there's 26 campaigns in the calendar year. You can see in the far left column here on this order schedule is each campaign. Sometimes we refer to those as C1, C2, and so on. And then you'll see the next two columns, you have campaign opens and campaign closes. So the campaign always opens on a Wednesday, and then they close 2 weeks later on a Tuesday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, 2 p.m. Pacific Time. So you can place your order on any day between those dates, whatever day works for you. My recommendation is to be consistent with your order day. So for example, I personally place my order on the first day of the campaign every other Wednesday. And so to get you on a schedule that you place your order the same day, you're receiving your orders approximately on the same day, as long as there's no shipping delays with the carriers. And your customers know when to expect their orders to be in, and you just kind of get in a really good rhythm there. You also want to only place one order campaign. So it's like one bulk order. You collect all of your orders from your customers, and you're going to place them all together as one big order on whichever day you choose. Because every time you place an order through your back office, this is for representative delivery, you're going to be charged a shipping fee. So every time a customer gives you an order, you don't want to place that the whole way through each time, because you're going to get charged that $8 shipping fee each time. So that way, if you place all of your customers' orders together, say you have 6 orders in a given campaign, you can split that $8 between those 6 orders, or many representatives charge what's called a processing fee, and that's a fee that we charge to help cover the cost of brochures and shipping. And many representatives right now charge between $1 and $2 per order, but that's totally up to you. What you want to charge your customers is what we refer to as a processing fee. Excuse me, and that is, again, to help cover your shipping costs. So get yourself on a good schedule and make sure you pay attention to the open and close dates of your campaigns, especially if you're new and you want to get that first order, and this will tell you exactly where we are at in the campaign. And then set up a time with your mentor. We are here to help you succeed. If you are on my specific team and you're already signed up here with Avon under me, you have already received an email from me, as well as a text message, and possibly something in the mail welcoming you also. So I do try to reach out, and many mentors and advisors with Avon do try to reach out to new potential or new team members right away, or within the first day or two of them signing up and joining Avon. So we are reaching out to help you get started. So if you would like to have a one-on-one time schedule with your mentor, which I do recommend, especially for planning your goals to help you be more successful, that is something that we do encourage you to do, to let us know that you do want to have that one-on-one time with your mentor to plan the start of your business year. You also want to understand commission, the commission schedule, and your earnings, and how you're going to earn with Avon. So you can earn income 3 ways with Avon. The first is through brochure sales. So this is sometimes referred to as representative delivery. So this is when you have your brochures, or you can share your link to your digital brochure, but then the customer gives you the order to place, and then you will deliver that order to them. So whenever you do brochure sales, you collect the money from your customers, and then you pay Avon for the product less your commission rate. So if you're a new representative, you get 25% earnings. So for example, if you have $100 in customer orders that first campaign, you're going to collect that $100 plus tax and whatever processing fee you're charging from your customers, and then you're going to pay Avon 25% less of that $100, so $75 plus the tax and the shipping, okay? So whenever you do brochure sales and you collect the money from your customers, whatever you have left over after you pay Avon, that is your commission. You already have it in your pocket. Avon does not pay you or send you a check for your earnings for brochure sales or for representative sales. You can also earn with Avon through direct delivery via your online store. So this is whenever your customer places an order online through the link that you shared them. Avon will ship those products directly to the customer. The customer pays through the website to Avon. Avon ships the products directly to the customer's doorstep, and then Avon credits your account any earnings on those orders. And then if you are signed up for direct deposit, they are sent to your bank account approximately 2 business days later after the order ships to the customer. You can also earn through leadership by growing a team and earning leadership earnings and bonuses. And if this is something that you're interested in doing, I would definitely recommend that you get with your mentor so that they can go over the leadership opportunity with you and how you can earn with leadership and Avon. Like I mentioned earlier, there are different sales titles and levels with Avon, and you can see that here in this chart on the right. A contender is a new representative or somebody who sells less than $5,000 a year. And a contender, excuse me, I am really tired today and I don't know why. A contender sells less than $5,000 a year. And so they have 25% earnings on beauty and 20% earnings on fashion and home. And they also have that $40 campaign sales minimum in order to start earning that commission. So any sales total that you have, total by the end of the campaign, if it's under $40, you're not going to unfortunately earn anything that campaign. So that's why it's really important if you're placing an order through your back office, or that those orders total at least $40. So the next one we have is the premier level. And the premier level is for representatives that sell $5,000 up to $9,999. There is now no order minimum for the campaign sales. And you're going to increase your beauty earnings to 30%, and then that fashion and home again stays at 20%. And then they go down the chart there. The next one is President's Club. And this is the last one I'm going to specifically go over because you will hear the term President's Club or President's Recognition Program frequently with Avon. And President's Club is for people that sell $10,000 or more a year. And this gets you up to 40% earnings on beauty and an increase to 25% on fashion and home. Now, if you were on my team, this document has been shared with you in your new representative onboarding emails and packets that I sent you, so you should have a copy of this as well. And then you have to determine your payment collection from your customers if you are doing face-to-face or brochure or representative sales. I suggest that you set up a defined bank account to track your payments and collections for your Avon business. You don't have to, but it's just a suggestion. It's a nice way to keep your Avon money separate from your personal money. You collect payment in any form that you want, but make sure that you're collecting the retail amount. So the brochure, the price listed in the brochure for that campaign, the retail amount, plus your local sales tax rate, and then again, any processing fee that you're charging to help cover your shipping for your order, okay? So you can collect cash, you can run credit cards through your Avon account. If you need help learning how to do this, reach out to your mentor. You can also do PayPal, you can pay checks if you're comfortable with that. You can do Venmo or Zelle or any other Cash App or any other payment apps that you may use that your customers may also have. Also highly recommend that you collect the money before you submit your order, because it is your responsibility to pay Avon. It's your account, it's not the customer's account. So you're responsible for paying for the product up front to Avon. Now, you can certainly choose to front the money, but I would not recommend that unless you know for sure that these customers are going to pay you and you have a trusted relationship. And unfortunately, sometimes even with a trusted relationship, people do back out. So try to get the money up front, or try to get at least 50% of your money up front from your customers so that you have the money to cover your order when you go to place it. So demos, brochures, samples, and sales tools. I get asked all the time, how can I order brochures? How can I order samples? These must be purchased right now through your back office, through your Avon.com. And what you're going to do is you're going to go to that first drop-down tab across the top there, that Browse Products tab that you can see I have highlighted here. And then you can see there are different categories of products under here. And you'll also see the areas I have highlighted where samples, brochures, and sales and business tools are located. So you can click on whatever category you want, browse the products, add the products that you want to order to your cart, and then you'll click the little cart in the top right corner once you have everything that you want, plus all of your customers' orders for that campaign, and check out that way. You'll also need to understand what's referred to as a Wart sale. A Wart sale include orders placed by the representative and through YourAvon.com, and online store orders placed by the customer. So what they do is they combine the total retail of your representative orders and your online store orders every campaign. Online, they're credited once the order ships. So if you're trying to reach, say, a sales goal for a campaign for the next bonus in your pathway to Premier, and like I said, maybe you only have $560 right now in face-to-face sales, and you really need the other 40. You really cannot have somebody place that order on your online store the day that you need those. So say it's the last day of the campaign, that Tuesday by 5 o'clock. It's not going to count for that campaign because the order doesn't ship the day that the customer places it. They usually ship the next business day. That will roll over to the next campaign. So online store orders are not necessarily a be-all end-all for guaranteeing your total sales for that campaign. So again, those are credited once the order is paid for and shipped to the customer, which can take several days because it goes on business days. So if it's around the weekend or before a weekend, that will also delay those award sales being rolled over, okay? And the award sales will then be added up to calculate the total award sales, which is what is used at the end of the campaign to determine how much you sold that campaign. And then understanding discounts and commissions. So these are calculated whenever you're placing a representative order through YourAvon.com. These are calculated at the end of the transaction before the payment is submitted. The difference between the collected amount, and plus the tax is what you're required to pay Avon. So what that means is, like I mentioned earlier, if you have $100 in orders, you're going to pay Avon $75 if you're getting a 25% discount. And you can see, it's really hard to see here, but you can see right here, it's under my commissions right here on the very last page of the checkout, okay? And then online order commissions will be paid out to you, to your account, within 2 business days after the order ships to the customer. Okay, so this is not a live training, so I'm not going to have a question and answer session. But if you do have any questions, you can put them in the comments below, or you can reach out to your mentor, or myself if I'm your mentor, and you can reach out to one of us, and we can answer your questions that you might have if you still need help with something to get your business up and running. I wish each and every one of you much success in your business, and good luck getting your business going here. I can't wait to see you guys earn and grow.